loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Betty, owner and creator of Betty's Custom Designs here on YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram. And I am just was playing around with my brushes that I can now bring onto my iPad, thankfully. Let me get my iPad open and it's not recognizing my face. There we go. And I was having a blast, and I probably should have brought you guys along, but yeah, it was one of the things. So I'll just show you a couple of the pages that I've done. I've done this page here. This is with the brushes. You can see it's got the little teapot. It's got the Lord, I can't even think, like the little ad up there. This one I love this one. This is a brush. The script that you see there and the clock is a brush. And then I took excuse me, around the outside, and I worked on using some of the blend modes, which I do have something for you guys. I probably will not go over this tonight, but I just want to show you that I was working on something for you guys. And it's just something talking about all of the different modes and what the blending options are. So this may be tomorrow's video, but I've got it hopefully to where when I go over it, we may just go over like one group at a time, because I've got them broken down into the different groups. I've got the normal group, then I have the darken group, and then I go over what the different brushes are, or the different blend modes in the darken group. And then see, I've been thinking about you guys. The special 8 blend modes. And then we go to the lighten group. And so I go over that with you guys. So that's what I'm thinking. We will probably do one group at a time, so that we can, you know, it'll give you a chance. I want to give you a chance to write the stuff down. This is the contrast group. Yeah, let me see. There's, I think I have 2 more groups. I don't remember. I think I've done 2 more groups for you. Yeah, there's the inversion group, and then the group that I don't use, or most people will never use, is the cancellation group. Excuse me. And this may all look Greek to you right now, but when we get done going through this little book, you guys are going to understand brushing, the different modes that I use in my brushes, and the different blend modes that I use on my layers. So this, I may just start this next week and try to run through this next week and finish it up next week. So that's my plan. So we shall see. But I have been working on that, and other than that, I'm playing with, you know, some more of my stuff that come in. These will be in my shop within the next, well, hopefully by this evening, but I don't know. I had about 5 huge orders come in today, so I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, I'll go through and we will just make maybe another page, but I love this page. I love how it darkened. I was just lightening up the corners there just a little bit. I love how it turned out, and it was just, that was so much fun. But I know, I should have brought you guys along. So let's go ahead and let's create another page. Excuse me, because I'm real close to having that kit to where I can put it together and to be able to put it into my Etsy store. So I do need to do a few more pages on it. So I'm gonna follow along with the same theme that I had been doing, and that is where I was using like the wood type backgrounds. There are a few that I have already used, There are a couple of more that I can use. Now this one is not a wooden background, but I do like it. Let's play with this one and let's just see what we can do with this one, because again, you know how I am. I may do I may put a bunch of stuff down and then I may realize that, okay, I don't like that at all, and then I may delete every layer except for the white, you know, base layer. There's no tellings with me. Some of my photos where I'm getting ready to put the stuff on Etsy. I don't have a lot of photos in here, so we may have to go pull some. Let me just see. I'm just looking to see what I do have. This is another kit that I'm working on. This kit is almost done. It's going to be called Time Traveler. I see a few roses here and there. Let's see. Let's just go pull some images. Let's just see what we can do. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to Raw Pixel because I do have the paid account on it. I have the I paid for a lifetime, but they do have the free account available. So that is definitely something that you can utilize. I'm just going to search for weathered wood and we'll see what that brings up. And so over here, you can choose to search for just the free images. And I think you can get 10 free images a day. So definitely utilize that. Take advantage of it. Get the 10 images a day. They have some beautiful images, even on the free. Let's just see what they have in the free side. Yeah, they have gorgeous images. So we'll go off of the free side today, just so that you guys can see. Oh, I love that, but it don't really go with my theme right now, but that is beautiful. I love that weathered wood. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Again, it's just like with my my papers and stuff. I know that they're finished whenever I just put the last thing on, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. So that's kind of how it is with this kind of stuff. I'm not real sure what I'm looking for until I find it. I hope that makes sense, because it really doesn't sound like it does to me. But, you know, that's just how my little mind works. And has Chelle. My buddy Chelle at the Ramblin Crafter thinks that she is beating me on the good mornings. But she's not. I do like this one. So we will go ahead and download that one. Well, yeah, Chelle and I try to beat each other every morning. Telling the other one good morning, or sending a meme, or, you know, GIF or something. And for whatever reason, she is crazy and she thinks she's beating me. But no ma'am, she's not. You gotta bring a luncheon ladder to beat me, Miss Chelle. Okay, y'all are seeing my crazy side come out. Alright, so I've got a couple downloaded. We'll just look and see, maybe through a couple more. Just because, you know, I can change my mind very... You know what? I'm so crazy. I have my glasses on top of my head, and I'm wondering why I'm straining my eyes to see. Yep, it's been one of them days. But it's okay, because when I have crazy days, that just means I turn to my crafting and designing, and I just, you know, get lost in the moment. And some of my most favorite kits have come after crazy days, or even sometimes even weeks at work. I think there was one week that was so bad at work. I'll have to look back and see. I think I done 8 kits that week, like from start to finish. Yeah. It was crazy, but oh, I love that. Okay. See, just like that. Boom, I found the one I want. Didn't know that's what I was looking for until I seen it. But I want that. Oh, and they have it in blue too. Let's get both of them. So I'm showing you, these are ones that you can get from the free download, and you can get 10 images a day, and this is at rawpixel, RAWPIXEL.com. If I can remember, I will put that address in the box below. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises because I do forget very easily. But if I have forgotten to include it, just nudge me, give me a little message. Now, I think I'm going to keep that on there. And I like the pink, but I think I'm going to go with the blue. And I will show you why. Because, this is my thoughts for the moment. Again, it's just for the moment. So let's go over here to my brushes. I don't want to do a brush that's got a design right now. I just want to go to, let's go to Mix Splatter. I'm going to set the color to black because that's what gets, whenever I use it in clear, that's what gets rid of it the most. So I'm going to do it as clear. And I've got this top set at white and I want it at black. And I'm going to reduce the size a little bit, maybe a lot of it, because that was at like 400 and something. Okay. And I will reduce the opacity some. And I'll bring it down to about 68. I can always go up or down should I need to. Okay, so I'm just going to go right through here. And actually, I am going to enlarge my brush just a little bit. And I'm just going to start getting rid of a little bit of that pink. I don't want to get rid of it all, but I do want to see some of that blue and that wood peeking out. Okay. And this goes along with the colors that I have been using, so that's one reason why I went ahead and went with this. And I think I'm okay with that like that for now. So let's see what else. I don't know if I want to go and pull some more images or work with what we have. Let's just go see what they have over there. Let's look for a rose. So I'm just going to type in the search bar. I'm going to search for a rose. And it's going to come back with tons and tons of roses. So I can, again, I am still just on the free part of it. I could move that and then it'll search for all of the roses if that's what I want to do. But we're going to keep it on free so that you guys can see the images and that I can get them free, and so you can as well. I'm actually looking at this for a minute. Let's go ahead and download that because I'm thinking that's a possibility. And yeah, it has a background, but that's I'm wanting that background with what I'm thinking for that image. So there are some that, oh, I love the colors in this one. Okay, so let's download that. And again, this is the other thing I do. I may download 500 images. No joke, guys. And only use 3 of them. If I use 3 of them. I like that. And so normally what I do when I have a certain paper or collection in mind, I kind of go through and I look at the different places that I use, and I will just start downloading a bunch of the things that I could possibly use. And you know, some of it I will use, and then some of it I don't even open back up and look at it again. And so the other thing that I will do is after I get done with the paper collection and I've made sure that, you know, I've created the add-on kit or, you know, whatever I want to do with it, then I'll just go back into my iPad or my external hard drive and I'll clean everything out and get rid of it, because if I didn't do that, oh my goodness, y'all would not even want to imagine Ew, that's beautiful. And that's why you see some of them that say re-download. It's because I had already downloaded them for either I was thinking about doing them with another kit, or I did use them for another kit or whatever. But I do go in and clean up everything after I'm done with the kit, because it's just too much. I don't know what I just done there, but we're just gonna go. I may have done what I needed to do, but who knows. I kind of like that. I'm not real sure. This is one of those that I'm iffy on, but we should have enough that we can get, get started. Ooh. Okay. Yep, that's a re-download. I don't care. I'll download that one 10 times. I love that. I think you all have heard me say before that I love roses and I love pink. Like, love. Oh, there's so many on here. Okay, I've got to stop because I'm just like, my mind's racing. Okay, so let's pull some of the files that we just downloaded. Now here's going to be the question, is which one do I want to pull? I really love this one. Oh, how beautiful. I think we may have to go with this. I'm just thinking, kind of trying to decide, trying to figure out how I want to use this. All I know is I really don't know how I want to use it. I just know I want to use it. So let's go in with our clear brush. I do want to keep some of that edging because it looks like old paper. And I want to keep some of that vintage color. But remember, I do have some pretty background underneath that I also want to show. And so for this, I'm just kind of going to go through and I'm going to lighten that image just a little bit, maybe a lot of it, who knows. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay. I think I'm going to take that on down a little more because that wood showing through is really pretty. I don't need all of that paper edge showing. Yeah, see guys, this is what I do. You saw when I put this down, I had one idea for it. And you can see that I'm going a totally different route than what I had planned. But I'm loving this. Oh yeah. Totally loving this. Okay, let's see what else we brought in. And I know, yeah, see, I like the image, but then when I put it on here, because I had planned on really keeping that rose, that center rose up front, but I get started and that's what happens. I'm really liking this. I just don't know how it's, ooh. Let's just see what that does. If I take the brush to it a little bit. Because the colors match, or they complement, but they're just a little too bright for this particular collection. So I still want you to see the colors. Okay, let's just keep going for a little bit because I'm not married to that yet. I am still, and I keep looking at this one, so let's just take a look at it. It has a lot of color in it that would have to be knocked out, but let's try it. I mean, we can always cover it up if we don't like it. And y'all know I'm good about covering stuff up and completely getting rid of stuff. I use the little hide button over there quite a bit, because even when I make a decision that I don't really want to see something, then I'm afraid I'm going to change my mind, so I just hide it, so that if I change my mind, all I have to do is just hit the button. Yep. So I'm really wanting to get rid of all of those dark areas, and then I really want to get rid of that hard line. Y'all know I don't like that in certain instances. Most of instance I don't. So I'm just really trying to get in there and get rid of that. Okay, and then I am going to knock this down a little bit. But I want to kind of keep it where you can see this pretty good. Let's knock this down just a little more. Now, excuse me, let's go over here and let's get a brush, and let's get a clock face. I'm not sure which one is which, so we'll just choose one. How do we want to do? Let's put another layer on top so that we're working in a new layer. Actually, I want to mask it because I want it to be able to kind of attach to that. Now I just need to figure out how I want to, I'll tell you what, we can play around with a couple of them. Excuse me. Okay, so I have it on color burn. Let's just take a look and see what it does. That is not very dark. I don't like that. And it's so big. Oh, but I have the opacity set low too. Let's reduce the size of this. Okay, I'm not liking that. Let's see. Let's take a look at what this one does. You know what? Let's just go to normal. I'm not going to play with it today. Why is it not doing the way I want it to do? And this is what it will do sometimes, you know. It gives me fits. Okay. And let's see. Let me take that off a minute. I'm just hitting the undo button. Let's go back to color dodge. What about if we make it bigger? What about that? I'm liking this. Now what else do I want to do? I know what I do want to do. It's just one of the things I done on the other one. I am going to go over here to where I have the lace brush. It's paper lace. And I want to get one of the borders. Okay, let me just see which one I have. You can't really see it, but that's okay. Let's put it at normal so we can see it, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Can you guys see that just a little bit? Let me see how I can get it where... it's not going to be real dark, but that's what I've done on the other page, and so I'm actually going to put it as... let me see. Let's do it as difference. I'm going to change my color a little bit. And so you really can't see it right now, but it'll show up, and I'll try to zoom in just a minute. And so this has given this paper like a super amazing texture, and it's getting a little bit of that color in it. Oh, I hope I can show you guys. Can you see it any? I hope you can, because it is amazing. Let me see if I go to a different color, if it might help you. I don't know if it will. No, it's not going to help you, but let's see. Like I said, this is how I do. I just get on here and I'll just play until I get an image when I feel like I've got it the way I want it, and then I'm good. And so you really, which that's aggravating because I really wanted you guys to see what it was doing. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. But it just makes the paper, I don't know if you can see it right. I think you might can see it right there. See how it gives that paper some texture? You really can't see the lace, but it's just enough that it makes that paper look like it's textured. And so when you have the texture of what appears to be like you have the texture of the wood, and then the pink that looks like a fabric, and then you have the roses, and then we have the lace on top of that, and it just pulls it all together. And I think we're going to call this page done. I really don't want to add anything else to it. I do love this paper. And so I'm just going to export it. I'm going to save the image, and that's it for that one. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages already in that kit. Actually, and tomorrow I'll probably bring you along, and we'll try to work on another kit or another page for the kit. And then that's tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday we will need to finish the paper collection up, and then I will need to do like an add-on kit or something. And so next week we are going to go over the guides and stuff that I've got you written down for you, because I want you to understand all of the different brushes and what each brush blend mode means. So we're going to do that. And then, yeah, that's where we're at now. I bet I can't even think anymore because I'll be forgot. And, you know, you see how I am. I write myself notes over here. Yeah, I'm just real bad about stuff. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit like, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Share the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It all helps with the YouTube algorithms. And I do want to thank you guys so much for being so amazing. Y'all have, for this little short, sassy girl, y'all have given me the big head. And I mean, y'all, I feel like I am 10 feet tall. And I'm not even half that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.